Good morning, students. In last class, we study about the we are study chapter 3 और उसमें हमने अर्थ के इंटीरियर पार्ट के जो सोर्स हैं जिनसे अपन को उसके इंफॉर्मेशन मिलती है उसके बारे में पढ़ा था. नाउ वी डिस्कस अबाउट द इनडायरेक्ट सोर्स ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन इन इंटीरियर ऑफ द अर्थ. तो एनालिसिस ऑफ द प्रॉपर्टी ऑफ मैटर इनडायरेक्टली प्रोवाइडेड बाय इंफॉर्मेशन अबाउट द इंटीरियर वी know through the mining activity that are the temperature and pressure increasing with the releasing distance from the surface toward the in deeper depth. Moreover, it is also know that the density of the material also increase with the depth. It is possible to find the rate of change these characteristics. When we go inside drill inside the earth, at that time every 33 meter depth temperature increase and become more. Like this, it is the surface. It is the surface when we go inside 33 meter, the temperature increase every 33 meter 1 degree Celsius every 33 meter. So in the deeper side the temperature increase lot of, so it is not possible to get in, and this is also explain the how the temperature increase in per 33 meter. Knowing the total thickness of the earth, the scientists have estimate the value of temperature, pressure and the density of material in different depth at this detail of these characteristics with the reference to the each layer, the entire interior of the discussed later on the chapter. Another source of information are the metros that is at the time reach on the earth. However, it may be noted that the material that become available for the analysis from metros, it is not from the interior of the earth. देखिए, इसको अपन ऐसे समझ सकते हैं, जब कभी भी कोई भी धूमकेतु यानी मेट्रोस अर्थ के ऊपर आता है तो उसका जो रिमेनिंग मटेरियल बचता है, क्योंकि जैसे रास्ते में वो आता है तो उसमें आग लग जाती है और वो उसके कुछ ही पार्ट अपन को पार्टिकल्स उसके मिल पाते हैं जिनको एनालिसिस किया जाता है. हालांकि वो अर्थ के इंटीरियर से नहीं होते, लेकिन अर्थ और वो मेट्रोस दोनों के दोनों सेम मटेरियल से बने हुए होते हैं, इसलिए उनके बारे में एनालिसिस करना आसान होता है. दे आर द सॉलिड बॉडी डेवलप्ड आउट द मटेरियल सेम एज द सिमिलर टू द अवर प्लैनेट हैज द बिकम येट अनदर सोर्स ऑफ द इंफॉर्मेशन अबाउट द इंटीरियर ऑफ द अर्थ. द अदर इनडायरेक्ट सोर्स इंक्लूड ग्रेविटेशनल magnetic field, the seismic activity, the gravitational force. It is not same at the different latitude of the surface. It is greater near to the pole and the less in the equator. This is the because of the distance from the center at the equator being greater than that the pole. The gravity value also differ according to the mass of material. The uneven distribution of the mass material within the earth influence the value. The reading of the gravity at different place influenced by the many other factors. These readings differ from the expected value, such as the difference is called the gravity anomaly. Gravity anomaly give us the information about the distribution of mass and material in the crust of earth. Magnetic survey also provide information about the distribution of the magnetic material इन क्रिस्टल प्रपोजिशन. देखिए, इसको आप ऐसे समझ लीजिए, अर्थ का जो सेंटर पॉइंट है वहाँ से जो उसका रेडियस है, रेडियस का जो लेंथ है वो इक्वेटर पे ज़्यादा होता है, पोल पे कम होता है. तो पोल साइड में जो मैग्नेटिक ग्रेविटी है वो ज़्यादा पाई जाती है क्योंकि डिस्टेंस कम होता है. इक्वेटर के पास डिस्टेंस ज़्यादा होता है तो ग्रेविटी कम लगती है. Gravity anomalization gives the information about the distribution of the mass and material in the crust of earth. Magnetic survey also provide information about the distribution of magnetic material in the crust portion. and thus they provide information about the distribution of material in this part. Seismic activities. Seismic activities means the earthquake wave is one of the most important source of information about the interior of the earth. Hence we shall discuss it some detail. First we discuss about the earthquake. The study of seismic wave provides picture of the layer interior and the earthquake in simple word is the shaking of the earth. Earthquake means the shaking of the earth, यानी पृथ्वी के अंदर होने वाले वाइब्रेशन या कंपन या शेकिंग को अपन earthquake कहते हैं. It is caused due to the relative energy which generate wave that all direction. Why does the earthquake earth shake? अब क्वेश्चन ये राइज होता है कि अर्थ में कंपन या वाइब्रेशन क्यों होता है. The release of energy occur along a fracture fault of the sharp break in the crust. Rock along the fault tend to the move in the opposite direction as the overlaying rock. Then the friction lock them together. However, their tendency to move apart at the some position that overcome the friction. At the result, block get deformed and eventually they are the past one another absolute in the release in energy and the energy wave are in all direction. The point of where the energy release is called the focus of the earthquake entity and it is called the hypocenter. Energy wave traveling in the direction reaches the surface. The point of surface nearest to the focus is called the epicenter. The first one of the experience the wave, it is the directly above the focus. Earthquake wave. All natural earthquakes take place in lithosphere. You will learn about the different layer of the earth later in the chapter. Sufficient to note that the lithosphere is the portion of the depth up to 200 kilometer. Lithosphere means the अर्थ के ऊपरी लेयर्स, मतलब अर्थ की जो ऊपरी लेयर है जिसे अपन क्रस्ट कहते हैं, क्रस्ट से अगर अपन 200 किलोमीटर की गहराई में जाएं वहाँ तक का जो पार्ट है वो लिथोस्फीयर कहलाता है. एंड द इंस्ट्रूमेंट ऑफ द सिस्मोग्राफ, जिससे भूकंप की स्पीड को या उसकी तीव्रता को नापते वो सिस्मोग्राफ कहलाता है. द वेव रीचिंग द सरफेस, ए कर्व ऑफ द अर्थक्वेक वेव ऑन द सिस्मोग्राफ इज गिवन इन द फिगर. द कर्व शो 3 distance each representing different type of the pattern earthquake wave, the type, body and the wave. And wave generate due to the releasing of at the focus and move to the directional travel through the body of the earth. Hence so they are the two types of body wave, called the P wave and S wave, faster than the first to arrive at the surface. These are also called the primary wave. The P wave are similar to the sound wave. The travel through gaseous liquid and the solid material. S wave arrive at the surface with the some time of like these are called the secondary wave. And the important fact about the S wave is that they can travel only through the solid material. This characteristic of the S wave is quite important. It is the help the scientists to understand the surface of the interior of the earth. Releasing causes wave to the rebound, which the refraction make wave in the different direction. The vibration of the direction to the wave are inferred with the help of they are recorded in seismograph. The surface wave are the last report on the seismograph. These waves are more destructive. These the cause displacement of the rock and hence the collapse of the structure of occur. Propagation of the earth wave. The different type of the earthquake wave travel in different manner as the move the propagate. They caused vibration in the body of the rock through which they pass. P wave vibrate parallel on the direction of wave and this exert pressure on the material in the direction of these propagation. As a result, it is create the densely different in the material, leading to the stretching and the seeking of the material, and other their wave vibrate in perpendicular to the direction of the propagation. The direction of the vibration of S wave perpendicular to the wave direction and vertical plane. Hence, they are the create the throw and the crust in the material through which they are passed. Surface wave are considered to the most damaging wave. Emergence of the shadow zone. Earthquake wave get the recorded in the seismograph located at far off location. However, these exist some specific area where the wave are not reported. Such a zone is called the shadow zone. जिन एरिया में अर्थक्विक वेव को रिकॉर्ड नहीं किया जाता वो शैडो जोन कहलाते हैं. द स्टडी ऑफ द डिफरेंट इवेंट रिलीव दैट द फॉर ईच अर्थक्विक देयर एक्सटेंड एज द alteration direction or different shadow zones show the shadow zone P and S wave. It is observed that the seismograph located of any distance within the 105 from the epicenter recorded the arrival of both P and S wave. अगर एपीसेंटर के 105 डिग्री तक P और S wave दोनों रिकॉर्ड की जाती हैं. However, the seismograph located beyond the 145 degree from the epicenter recorded the arrival of P wave but not of S wave. Thus is the between the 105 and 145 from the epicenter was different as the shadow zone for both the type of wave. The epicenter zone beyond the 100 degree 5 does not receive S wave. The shadow zone of the S wave is much larger than of the P wave. The shadow zone of the P wave appear as the beyond around the earth between 105 and the 145 away from the epicenter. The shadow zone of S wave is not only longer in the extent but is the also a little over the 40% of the earth's surface. We can draw the shadow zone of any earthquake providing you the location of epicenter. Now we discuss about the type of the earthquake. Most of common one, the tectonic earthquake. These are the generated due to the sliding of rock along the fault. अर्थ के इंटीरियर पार्ट में जो प्लेट्स हैं वो प्लेट्स जब एक दूसरे से आगे पीछे होती हैं खिसकती हैं और उसकी वजह से ऊपर की रॉक भी खिसकती हैं यानी चट्टानें भी खिसकती हैं और उनकी वजह से जो अर्थक्वेक आता है वो बेटा जी टेक्टोनिक earthquake कहलाता है. A special class of tectonic earthquake is sometimes recognized as the volcanic earthquake. जब कभी भी वॉल्केनिक इरप्शन होता है यानी ज्वालामुखी फटता है तो उसकी वजह से अर्थ के अंदर जो वाइब्रेशन जनरेट होता है वो जो होता है वो वॉल्केनिक earthquake कहलाता है. In this figure we see so these are the shadow zone. Okay. In the area of the intense mining activity, sometimes the roof of the underground mine collapse, causing minor टर्मस दीज कॉल द कोलैप्स अर्थक्वेक. माइनिंग एरिया में जब ज़्यादा माइनिंग हो जाती है और ऊपर वाला वेट रुक नहीं पाता तो जो उसका रूफ है वो कोलैप्स कर जाता है और उसकी वजह से जो अर्थक्वेक आते हैं वो माइनिंग कोलैप्स अर्थक्वेक कहलाते हैं. ग्राउंड शेकिंग वैन ऑल्सो ऑक्योर ड्यू टू द एक्सप्लोरेशन ऑफ द केमिकल और न्यूक्लियर डिवाइस. कई बार हम केमिकल और न्यूक्लियर डिवाइस का टेस्टिंग करते हैं जैसे कई बार हम परमाणु परीक्षण या मिसाइल्स वगैरह लॉन्चिंग का टेस्टिंग करते हैं, उसके दौरान जो अर्थक्वेक होता है वो एक्सपेलेशन अर्थक्वेक कहलाता है। द अर्थक्वेक दैट द ऑक्योर इन द लार्ज रिजर्वायर ऑफ द रिफर्ड एज द रिजर्व इंक्लूड अर्थक्वेक। कई बार लंबे चौड़े एरिया में जब अपन रिजर्वायर बनाते हैं यानी डैम वगैरह बनाते हैं, उसकी वजह से भी जो उसके प्रेशर की वजह से जो अर्थक्वेक आता है वो उसमें कहलाता है। मेजरिंग द अर्थक्वेक यानी हाउ कैन वी मेजर द अर्थक्वेक। द अर्थक्वेक इवेंट आर कॉल्ड अकॉर्डिंग टू द मैग्नीट्यूड टू द shock. The magnitude scale is known. The Richter scale, the magnitude related the energy released during the earthquake. Magnitude is expressed in the number of 0 to 12. The intensity scale is named after the Italian seismologist. The intensity of the take into account of the visible damage caused by the event. The range of intensity scale from 1 to 12. Effect of earthquake. Earthquake is the natural hazard. The following are the immediate hazards. Effect on earthquake. Ground shaking यानी ज़मीन हिलती है. Different ground of settlement. लैंड एंड मड स्लाइड्स, मिट्टी और चट्टानें खिसक जाती हैं. सॉइल लिक्विडेंस, ग्राउंड लॉचिंग, एवलॉन्च, ग्राउंड डिस्पेरिमेंट, फ्लड एंड द डैम आर लीव, फ्रैक्चर, फायर्स, स्ट्रक्चर कोलैप्स, फॉलिंग ऑफ ऑब्जेक्ट और तुशामी यानी सुनामी जो अपन की भाषा में कहते हैं उसे. द फर्स्ट 6 listed above have the sometime become upon landform, while the other may be considered effect causing immediate occurrence of the life and property of people and the region. The effect of tsunami would be only the epicenter is the terminal is the beyond the oceanic wave and the magnitude sufficiently high. Tsunami as the generated by the terminus and the not earthquake is itself. Through the actual earthquake activity last of the few seconds is the effective damage provided the magnitude of the earthquake is the more than the 5 to Richter scale. We discuss the further about this topic.